Welcome to Mr. USA 2025. Let's take a look at this year's contestants.
My name is Nathan Tucci, and this is me. One of the jobs I used to do as a hand balancer, and it was so much fun. Before that, I used to do gymnastics. I would tumble around, flip through the air, nothing like flying off a trampoline. I'm going to be representing Washington in the Mr. USA competition because I spent 5 years doing collegiate gymnastics up there for Washington men's gymnastics. And if you look at my shirt, not this one, but this one. Yep, that's the Husky logo, and that was our logo for Washington men's gymnastics. And you can see, yeah, it says Washington right there. So I'm really excited for this next chapter and seeing what happens with Mr. USA, and I look forward to all of y'all's support and just sharing this journey that we're just going to dive on in and see where this path takes us.
Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Kir. I am 26 years old from Linwood, California. I am proudly Mexican American and come from a family of mixed citizenship status, which means that unfortunately national deportation and financial hardships were very prevalent issues during my childhood. Having to move to Mexico to keep our family both together and financially afloat, as well as having to cross the border every day to get to school and back, was a chapter that me and my family never expected to endure. However, it really changed what the definition of being resilient and carrying on with perseverance meant to us. I received a full ride scholarship to University of San Francisco, where I went on to study psychology and business, but most importantly got the opportunity to really pursue my creative and artistic passions through singing, dance, modeling, performance, and even wedding coordinating and planning. Through this opportunity, I hope to create a lasting impact greater than myself and to help shape the future generation of young boys and men through the core values and beliefs of Mr. USA.
Hey everyone, my name is Joshua and I'm representing New Mexico 2025 in this year's Mr. USA. I am beyond grateful for this opportunity and I am super excited to be able to share this journey alongside you as well. For those of you that don't know me, I come from a family of personal trainers. Both my parents are fitness and sports coaches. So thankfully, I've been in the health industry from a very young age. So as a personal trainer and a model myself, my goal has always been to help others achieve their own personal goals and also overcome their own personal challenges. And of course, the best way to do that is through teamwork, because our true strength lies when we unite forces. And day by day, we can help make this world a better and healthier place, not only for ourselves, but for our future generation. So I stand here today to help people build confidence through health and to prove that strength and humility can coexist in the same body.
For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Shane O'Brien, and I'm so excited to announce that I will be representing the great state of Virginia. The road to where I am today has not always been a clear one. I went to an all-boys Catholic high school with over 1,400 students, which meant that competition was fierce. In high school, my relationship with my peers changed. You see, I've always had a big personality and never been afraid to show others who I am. However, not everyone saw my value. As a result, I experienced 4 years of severe bullying, which wrecked my confidence. Looking back on that experience, I'm so grateful for everything that it taught me. One of the most important life lessons that I learned is that we all have a set of unique strengths and weaknesses, and it's best to embrace them rather than trying to hide them. Today, I am passionate about many different things: language learning, fitness, and especially helping others to see their best potential.
My name's Cole Hafer, and I'm proud to announce that I'll be representing the state of Pennsylvania for this year's Mr. USA. I live in a big city now, but it wasn't always like that. Growing up in the city of Freeport in Pennsylvania. Very small town. All I did was grow up playing basketball and baseball. It definitely changed my life when I went to college, and I kind of gave up those, still played them on the side. Now, my life is a 360. I run an Instagram and a YouTube, which is called Die Is Life, and let me tell you, my life is going a different direction every single weekend. All I do is tour around wherever actually currently in Penn State. The weekend before that, we were in Mexico. Next weekend, we're going to be in CU Boulder. So it's pretty interesting. I love my life. I've basically been living it. Don't think about it, ask questions later, and that's what I've been doing, and I can't complain. So I'm super excited to be representing the state of Pennsylvania. I think it's going to be a fun time.
What's up, you guys? My name is Ken, and I am extremely excited to announce to you guys that I will be representing the state of Hawaii in this year's Mr. USA competition. I'm currently a college student, a model, a social media creator, and a little bit about myself. I was born in Hawaii, which is a state that I'm representing, to a military family in which I grew up in many different places, including Asia, the Middle East, and parts of America. And this constant moving around and experiencing the vast and substantive cultures this planet has to offer has ensured my life being structured in a way to be very high intensity and consistent, which has solidified a life for me where I want to get after all the opportunities that I have been given in life and inspire the brothers and sisters around me to get themselves out and do things in life because they love it and have genuine passion. I mean, what are we without the help of one another?
What's up, guys? I'm Wes Abel. I'll be representing Utah in this year's Mr. USA competition. I was born and raised in Birdseye, Utah, a small area surrounded by mountains where life is simple, community runs deep, and hard work is a way of life. I recently started flight school, and I'm on a path to earning my pilot's license with the goal of becoming a commercial pilot. I'm excited to take that love for exploration to a whole new level. When I'm not in the cockpit or working with dogs, I love spending my time focusing on fitness and health. Not just to look strong, but to be strong in every way. To show up, stay consistent, challenge myself. It's where I go to reset, reflect, and refocus. My journey has been shaped by the people around me, my boyfriend, my family, my friends, and my desire to keep becoming more. Representing Utah at Mr. USA is about more than just the title. It's a chance to lead with heart, to give back, to inspire others to live authentically and chase their passions. Thank you for letting me share my story. I'm so excited for the journey ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Lopez. You may know me as Mr. Louisiana from 2024. You may also know me as the guy that was detained in Dubai that couldn't make it to the competition. It was just a few months ago that I was stuck in a foreign country, unsure if I was ever gonna see home again. But my family, my community on social media, Senator J.D. Vance and his team, they all refused to stay silent. They fought for my freedom and eventually got me back to the U.S., giving me a second chance. And now I am on that journey of being completely sober, even the stuff that is socially acceptable. I've let that go as well. Now, as Mr. Louisiana 2025, stepping onto the Mr. USA stage this year, I'm living proof that no matter how many times life tries to break you, you can always come back stronger. I want to thank the Mr. USA organization for standing by my side and showing support while I was in this terrible situation just a few months ago. And I'm honestly so thrilled to come back and give you guys the absolute best version of myself that I can. Thank you all very much.
Howdy, my name is Logan Corbett, and I proudly represent the state of Oklahoma.
I grew up showing cattle and playing basketball, went on to college as a first-generation college student to be a member of 2 successful livestock judging teams. However, it was towards the end of my collegiate career when I had undergone the most trying times of my life mentally. When I moved back home, I knew I had to find myself and start living my own truth that I had kept hidden for so long. I was invited to a local CrossFit gym that I've now been attending for 4 years. Although I was later than some in starting my fitness journey, I immediately saw the difference it made in me physically and most importantly mentally. I now work in a corporate position connecting quality people to life-changing opportunities while raising and selling show cattle to junior livestock exhibitors on the side. Others realize that it's not selfish nor too late to prioritize their health has been one of the most rewarding experiences. With this opportunity, I'm taking another leap of faith in order that I may inspire others around me to take advantage of all opportunities today because you never know what tomorrow has to offer.
My name is Michael, I'm 25, and I'm super excited to announce I'll be representing the state of Alabama in this year's Mr. USA competition. A little bit about me, I'm a dad, I'm a full-time gym rat, and I manage a medical practice in Kansas City. Fitness for me has always been a great outlet. I've been working out 6 days a week since I was probably about 15 years old. When I first started, I was about 150 pounds, 5'7", skin and bone, had no idea what I was doing. As you can see, I've come a long way from where I used to be, but still work in progress. So this is my son, Hayden. He's the cutest little man in the world. He just hit that 9-month mark not too long ago, so it's a really fun stage. So getting home and seeing him is always amazing. I definitely didn't think I would do something like this, but I'm really excited for the opportunity. It's a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but I think that's kind of what I'm all about.
What's up? My name is Ian, and I'm lucky enough to be representing Rhode Island in this year's Mr. USA. Now, a little bit about me. I've recently got into some social media, and I absolutely love doing social media. I just love spreading good energy and positive vibes through my content, and I've also built a pretty cool community through it. I have been into fitness for a few years now. I started with CrossFit, which I absolutely loved, and now I just do weightlifting, and then sometimes I run, but I don't really like running. And this whole Mr. USA thing would be a completely new experience for me because I personally have never modeled or done anything in this aspect in my life. But I think it'd be a super cool opportunity to get out of my comfort zone and just see what it's like.
Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Christian, and I'm thrilled to share that I'm representing the state of Georgia in the second annual Mr. USA competition.
I was raised in the suburbs of Atlanta in a town called Decula. I started competitive cheerleading in the 4th grade, and it became a 13-year journey that shaped who I am today. It taught me discipline, hard work, and how to be a team player. I continued cheering at the University of Georgia, supporting the Dogs across football, basketball, gymnastics, and volleyball. Cheering between the hedges of Sanford Stadium with over 92,000 fans is something I'll never forget. When I was a teenager, my mom was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Her diagnosis was hard on my parents and 2 brothers, but it bonded us as a family. It helped me discover my passion for raising awareness and funds for those living with MS. During college, I won a modeling competition that led to a lump sum donation to the National MS Society. I've also proudly volunteered for organizations like Joining Hearts and the Human Rights Campaign. Mr. USA isn't just about earning a title. It's about encouraging people to be the best version of themselves so they can make a positive impact in their community.
What's up everyone, my name is Mark Andrew, and I'm honored to be representing the great state of Massachusetts in this year's Mr. USA 2025. I'm really excited about this opportunity to represent Massachusetts as I'm going back home for the first time in years. My mom and family means the world to me. My mom is Russian and Ukrainian. Friends and family is something I will always prioritize. Growing up in Boston with a mom that was foreign and a lack of friends, I really have learned to love the friendships that I have built now. The industry itself and just laughing and enjoying life because life is so valuable, and I hope that everyone realizes that. I found that enjoying the little things in life are also really important. The gym and fitness is huge to me, and working on myself and being the best version of myself is something that I find extremely valuable.
My name is Cory Garvey, and I'm excited to say.
Representing the state of Idaho, let's meet Cory Garvey. A 24-year-old personal trainer and college student, Cory is driven by a powerful passion for total self-improvement, physically, mentally, and spiritually. With aspirations of launching his own business and building a family, he brings authenticity and immense heart to the competition. He is a man focused on a life filled with purpose and a strong contender from Idaho.
Hey everyone, my name's Josh, and I'm excited and honored to be representing the great state of Iowa at this year's Mr. USA 2025. Now, at 25 years old, my professions include blogging, modeling, and online fitness training, but my story begins on a little island floating off the Mississippi River. Growing up in such a small town with only a few hundred people had its challenges, but I love spending my childhood exploring the island, fishing, swimming, and hunting, and enjoying all sorts of outdoor activities. I decided to pursue a new career in the fitness industry, supported by my family, partner, and those close to me, has motivated me over the years. Being a part of Mr. USA 2025 is an opportunity to show my story and how it's okay to not always follow the norm. I didn't personally foresee where I'd end up today, but I'm happy to be representing the state of Iowa in all of the country's glory.
Hey everyone, I'm Joseph Woods, and I'm proud to represent New Hampshire in Mr. USA 2025.
I grew up just outside of Boston in Milton, Massachusetts.
I
I've always been driven by curiosity about the world, the universe, and the meaning of life. Space fascinates me. It reminds me how small our problems really are and how deeply connected we all are. Fitness, exploration, or real conversation, I want to inspire growth, strength, and unity in others. I'm proud to represent New Hampshire and I'm ready to make an impact.
What's going on, everybody? My name is David. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee. There were some points in my life where I just wanted to give up, but I had a whole support system behind me telling me not to give up. I had my daughter who, anytime I looked into her eyes, it gave me goosebumps. Like I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to give up on her or myself. And so having that support system is ultimately what helped me continue on and take life more serious, but also still have fun in life. And so I think being Mr. USA is going to give me the opportunity to let everyone know not only my story, but also help others with their story.
Hey guys, my name is Michael Chadwick and I'm representing West Virginia. Life was tough financially, but it honestly made me resourceful. My mom even told me that I'd have to put myself through college, so I even got creative and won a bunch of scholarships to pay for it all. From part-time jobs at In-N-Out Burger to working with the 49ers and even walking in New York's Fashion Week. I've been growing that resume and would love to add Mr. USA to that list. Looking ahead, my plan after college is to chase my dream of being an actor and a model and to move to New York and hopefully land a role with the Brooklyn Nets and New York Liberty with the help of some of my people from the 49ers. Me being part of Mr. USA is another testament to the consistency and dedication and discipline that I've had on my life, and I appreciate this opportunity, Mr. USA. Thank you.
My name is Bryce, Bustard, and I will be representing the state of Missouri at this year's 2025 Mr. USA. I was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri, and growing up I was always involved in fitness and sports. 2020 when I started posting fitness content, and I did it just because I enjoyed it. In 2021, I then competed in a men's physique competition, tested my mental and physical strength. My senior year in college, I started a window cleaning business with myself and a couple supplies from Lowe's. That business flourished into a full exterior home service, which I own and operate now. We are called the Handy Hunks. My goal at this year's Mr. USA is to simply showcase who I am, step outside my comfort zone, and show people if you just simply get out of bed every day and do your best, great opportunities can be presented.
Hey everyone, my name is Eric and I'm excited to represent Oregon at this year's Mr. USA. Now some of you might have seen me on Netflix's Temptation Island, but let's be real, life hasn't always looked like a TV show. I didn't grow up in the spotlight, I wasn't handed confidence, I had to build it piece by piece. I'm obsessed with fitness, I run a candy company, I stream online, and I help others grow on social media. But that's not the full story. What really shaped me were my early losses. See, I failed my first 4 businesses. I got rejected so many times it stopped hurting. And I spent years feeling invisible. But I hit a point where I knew I had 2 choices, either stay stuck or level up. So the gym became my turning point. It taught me how to show up. I started with nothing, no followers, no hype, just a crazy work ethic and something to prove. Even these days, I still like to keep things low key. My car is beat up and I like it that way. Because this journey isn't about showing off, it's about showing up. So if you've ever felt too average, too broke, or like you just didn't stand out, I see you and I've been you. And I'm stepping into this competition to show that you don't need perfect circumstances to create your best life. Mr. USA for me is about more than a title. It's about representing the guys who weren't born into a perfect life, the ones still figuring it out but are hungry to grow. And I'm here to prove that with discipline and drive, you can become someone you never thought possible.
What's up, guys? My name is Jerry, and I am so humbled and so honored and so grateful and blessed to tell you guys that I am representing the state of New Jersey. A little bit about me. I was born and raised in Jersey. Some people say I have a Jersey accent. I don't really hear it, but it's for you to decide. I'm super into health and fitness. I think it's so important for us to challenge ourselves, whether it be mind, body, or soul, each and every day. I think it's important to strive to be the best version of yourself. Yeah, this is just for the people that feel like they're not good enough, or they're not strong enough, or they're not beautiful enough, or they're not worthy enough, or they're not capable enough, because I know how that feels. I feel like that all the time in a lot of life situations where I just feel like I'm not good enough for some things. And I'm here to represent those people that feel that way, because guess what? We are good enough, we are capable enough, we are worthy enough, and this is our time to shine.
What's up, guys? My name is Camden Jones. I'm 20 years old, and I'm happy to represent the state of Alaska in the 2025 Mr. USA competition. I became a vegetarian in the first grade. I became a vegetarian because I love animals. That's part of the reason why I chose Alaska, because it has so many whales, bears, awesome climate, awesome nature. I also have family there as well, so that's why I'm super happy and excited to represent the state of Alaska. I started weight training around the ages of 13, 14. Getting bullied, being super skinny, being a vegetarian, especially coming from a wrestling background, getting bullied by my teammates. But I started lifting the weights, I got in the gym, I was able to make a huge transformation. My aspiration as a vegetarian is to inspire those out there on a plant-based diet. That's part of the reason why I want to do the Mr. USA competition, and another reason why I'm doing natural bodybuilding this year as well. I believe I'm a great candidate for Mr. USA because I believe in hard work, discipline, and authenticity.
Hey, I'm Jacob Coon, and this is a little about me. Gym has been a huge part of my life, going on a decade of lifting and working out in various different forms. I've met some fantastic people along the way, and I'm so grateful. And through modeling, I've been able to meet very talented people through different walks of life. No matter where you come from, you can find a way to lead by example and uplift those around you. No matter where I am or who I'm with, I'm going to make the best of a situation. And I'm never not gonna be me. And I'll always be chasing the best me. Growth is found in uncomfortability. 1% better every day.
My name is Hayden Green, and I will be representing the state of Ohio at this year's Mr. USA. One day, I finally got the courage to step into the gym. Lifting weights and basketball became my absolute life. Eventually, I got the opportunity to play college basketball in Tampa, Florida, and I played for 2 years. And during that time, I started building my social media presence and realized that I had such a passion for creating fitness content to inspire and help others. So I decided to go all in. I want to show the world that it is okay to be a beginner. I have drawn away from things because I was afraid of the fear of judgment. I was afraid to look like a beginner. And I truly believe that we have so many hidden talents, and I believe that most of that cause is many of us are afraid to be a beginner. I want to show the world that in order for us to become the best version of ourselves, we have to be a beginner. I'm so proud to represent the state of Ohio.
What's up, everyone? My name's Kyle Fragnoli, and I'm going to be representing the state of Vermont in this year's Mr. USA 2025.
A little bit about me. I'm 30 years old, and like most Vermonters, my life is rooted to the more natural aspects of life, where I've found my peace in a more active, outdoorsy setting. I am a proud member of the University of Vermont. That's their mascot, where I was recruited to play Division I lacrosse. Go Catamounts, baby. From there, I earned my bachelor's degree in biology, and since then, I've been fortunate enough to work in several roles that allow me to give back to the community. I'm currently the head boys JV lacrosse coach at Santa Monica High School, which allows me to mentor young athletes and shape my love for the sport with them. I'm also a first responder, licensed as an EMT, that is currently enrolled to receive his paramedic license. Spirit of connecting with nature, I've also taken up beekeeping, and I'm a proud member of the National Beekeepers Association of America. All of these things are a core reminder of how important the environment is for me, and how much these small things can make a big difference. This competition is not just about earning a title, it's about using the platform to inspire others, challenge myself, and give back in a meaningful way. Thank you all for your support.
What's up, everyone? My name is Sebastian Barza, and I'm extremely excited to represent the beautiful state of Florida in this year's Mr. USA competition. A little bit about myself. I am 31 years old. My whole family's from Argentina, but I was born and raised here in Miami, Florida. I am extremely passionate about fitness, soccer, pretty much just living an active and healthy lifestyle. I am a model. You may have seen me on last season of Temptation Island. I'm very excited to be representing Florida. Like I said before, I think this is a very beautiful, very diverse, full of culture state. I want to show people that even if someone tells you that you can't or you won't, that if you really believe in yourself, you can and you will. So I'm excited to be on this journey, and Mr. USA, here we come.
another trader, and I'm proud to represent the state of North Carolina in this year's Mr. USA.
I grew up in an awesome, super supportive, 21st century American family with strong values and lots of love. My parents are actually both retired bodybuilders, and they inspired my passion for fitness and wellness from a really early age. So I followed that passion to college, studying nutrition and dietetics, where I discovered how deeply health impacts literally every part of our lives. That journey then led me to medical school, where I found my true calling, becoming an OBGYN, where my day-to-day includes empowering women and families, bringing new life into this world, and even performing cutting-edge robotic surgeries. But beyond all that doctor stuff, I'm really just a guy who loves a good adventure. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance is a huge priority, and I strive to lead by example. I really just want to know that every day I'm pushing myself to be the very best version of me.
What's up, Utes? My name is Drew Tilman, and I have the honor of representing Indiana in this year's Mr. USA 2025. When I was in high school, I struggled a lot with bullying, and I soon became obsessed with bettering myself. It was like a fire was lit inside of me, and ever since then, the gym has become a huge part of me and who I am. Throughout my childhood, my family would always go camping for our vacations, and I couldn't help but falling in love with the outdoors and the simplicities of life. With both parents pushing me to be my best, I soon found myself. By now I'm a model, content creator, personal trainer, and aspiring to inspire hundreds of thousands of people around the world. I am very thankful and hope to one day have the ability to inspire and change people's lives for the better.
Hello everyone, my name is Giancarlo Salazar and I'm a proud 26-year-old representing Connecticut for Mr. USA this year. As a board-certified ICU nurse, currently dedicating myself in infusion nursing, I have the honor of caring for both chronic and acute patients every day. I'm fortunate enough to step into the world of modeling, gracing the runways of New York City, and honing my skills as a runway and print model. As the nursing shortage intensifies, we face significant challenges, from nursing burnout to the impacts it has on millions of nurses and their families, and overall patient care. That's why I'm dedicated to advocating for safe environments and fair treatment for all nurses. My mission is to create a platform that fosters better working conditions and promotes a healthier work-life balance. Nurses are truly the heartbeat of the healthcare industry, and together, we can once and for all be the change we wish to see for nurses. Every day encourages me to embrace challenges, whether it's saving lives as a nurse, expressing myself as a pianist, or indulging my love for food, dogs, and modeling. Winning Mr. USA this year would provide me with a huge opportunity to break barriers and reshape perceptions. Let's continue to advocate for diversity, equity, inclusion in nurses.
Hey everyone, my name is Nick Malone, and I am beyond excited to announce that I am going to be representing the District of Columbia, our great nation's capital, in this year's Mr. USA. My entire world was football. That really was the first dream. I really thought I was going to make it to the NFL one day, until life happened and I got injured in college, tore up my leg pretty bad. And just like that, everything that I thought I had built up just collapsed, and I fell into a really dark place. For me, new dream was acting. I set myself to be an extra on this TV show called Rise, and we were filming this like national anthem scene, and a producer just noticed me, I guess, and he instilled a lot of belief in me that maybe this was the right thing, and maybe this was something I could do. So I gave acting a shot, and little by little, this new dream took root. I started really learning the craft, and I started booking roles because of that, and the work ethic that I had in football just carried over and translated well into this new dream.
Hi, I'll be representing South Carolina at the 2025 Mr. USA competition. As some of you know, South Carolina is very near and dear to my heart. My mom lives there, my aunt and uncle live there, my cousins, my sister, my brother's in college there. A bit about me, I graduated from Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois, where I majored in economics and also got involved in entrepreneurship, starting a watch company with my best friend, which led me to travel all over the world, including 3 months in Bali, which was incredible. Here are some photos from that trip. I got to volunteer there as an English teacher, which was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. I also started taking my fitness a lot more seriously when I was living in Bali, going for long runs on the beach every day, prioritizing my diet, and I started taking songwriting seriously for the first time. I'd always played guitar in high school, but it was always a passion and never something I really considered that could be a career. After Bali, I spent 6 months living in Sweden to record my debut EP. I'm really proud of the songs that came out of that project, and it opened so many doors for me as a musician. I had a job in the live entertainment industry at a company that I love that's been able to support my dreams. And yeah, I'm super excited for this next chapter and to be competing in Mr. USA.
And that concludes our first look at the incredible delegates competing for Mr. USA. If you found value in today's video, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with a fellow pageant lover. And be sure to hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss what's next.